Good evening, brothers, sisters, and gender norm resistors. It's time for some more Powerwash Simulator with me, your host, Ollamh. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, we are back in it. Now, we have completed the main game, which is good, but we still have a lot of stuff to do. There is a whole bunch of bonus missions, not even counting the DLC. So, with that said, let's jump into the game. So yeah, as you can see, our little wheel around our little circle around the main jobs is completed. So now we're on to the bonus jobs. Unique cleaning opportunities await. And we have the odd jobs and 6 parts of the Muckingham files. So here we're going to clean the Mars rover, a fountain, a miniature golf course, and a steam locomotive. So we'll start with cleaning the Mars rover. Hey Wishy, sorry to message you so late at night, but how are you set for tomorrow? You remember my friend Marcia, the total space cadet? She's got an urgent need for a power washer. Couple of disclaimers. 1, she's way out of town, but said she'd pay you for your expenses as long as they're not too astronomical. 2, it has to be tomorrow. I just thought doing an odd job somewhere alien might help your business take off. I'll text you the details when I get them in the morning, and you can see how it lands. Until then, you can always dream of what it could be. So we're going to have a Prime Vista 1500, and we are going to have a 0 degree nozzle. Now, it doesn't matter if we continue or not, because it was just, it was literally just me taking pictures. So yes, they have us up on Mars. So, okay, so we do have the circulating one. So yeah, we have one of the Mars rovers. We have a rock analyzer. Welcome to Mars, Astro Washer. We are extremely grateful you took the time to come all the way out here. Yeah, that couldn't have been a cheap ticket. Your liquid oxygen reserves have been carefully calibrated to last precisely as long as the mission. Do not concern yourself with time constraints. Well, that's what you say. God, how many small little pieces are there? All right, so there's the drill, the turret. Okay, it's not too bad. Aren't you worried that, like, introducing water to Mars could, like, cause problems? Alright, there's the... And it's a little camera. Like, yeah, all the teeny tiny little stuff. Oh gosh. So yeah, I mean, they do have the gravity turned way down. O2 levels 20% depleted. Oh, I guess because we reached 20% done with the job. Your mission. An exploratory rover has been contaminated with dangerous substance. No terraforming or colonization can take place until you've eradicated the threat. Okay. I didn't know we were colonizing, that this was a colonization mission or a terraforming mission. %40 depleted. Right. What are these? What is this? What is, oh. Well, we found our little gnome friend who happens to be green. The substance itself is extraordinarily powerful psychoactive chemical. When exposed, the individual cannot help but act with absolute integrity. Right. Can you imagine if something like that got into the wrong hands? What? Everybody would have to act with integrity? I mean, it doesn't sound all that bad. We're 60% of the way done. Integrity isn't exactly a bad thing. We have no idea of the substance itself is terrestrial or alien in origin. In a previous outbreak, one of our colonies reorganized itself into a hierarchy determined solely on the skills, capabilities, and personality of the individuals. Terrifying. Not really. I mean, it sounds kind of ideal, really. Like, hey, welcome there, ass. We've noticed footprints leading away from the rover that may or may not be human. I'm sorry, you think these may be human footprints? Please investigate to ensure all contaminants have been dealt with. Right. Well, I already followed them. I know where they go. God, there's so much of this thing that's just like... There's the little flying thing. All right. Okay, so hazard cameras, 3 sensors, and a wheel hub. Wheel hub. Yeah, there's just one wheel hub left, I think. That one. All right. So... body-mounted sensor, body-mounted sensor. There we go. Hazard cameras. All right. But yeah, see, there's this hatch over here that's just like... Wait, how far out can I go? So yeah, apparently it's like whatever did this, whatever these aliens are, this is where they came from. Morning, Wishy. Don't worry about that emergency job. My buddies called it off. It rained last night and it's clean enough from that. Also, you wouldn't believe the dream I had last night. Well, should I donate my brain to science, Bizarro? How about you? Let me guess, you dreamt of washing a skyscraper after a huge gorilla made a mess of it. I miss you. See you soon, buddy. Okay, so did this, like, actually happen, or... I mean, we only made $15, so it wasn't exactly a high-paying job. Clean the gnome fountain. Ah, the park warden again. Ah, this guy's an asshole. Doubtfinder, did you know we're going up in the world? The mayor recently said to me, Warden, we're going up in the world. I'm not currently at liberty to say why or how, but Muckingham needs every potential tourist attraction that it can lay its hands on. Leave no stone unturned, lest it be a jewel, or something to that effect. So I sent my deputy, Earl, out and about to see what he could find. And in less than 3 weeks, he found a sorry-looking fountain near the edge of the middle of the recreation grounds. It urgently needs a splash of your expertise. Do what you can, Dirtfinder. Wow, you know, in less than 3 weeks? I mean, it only took him 3 weeks to find this fountain and realize that it needed to be cleaned. That's... All right, I was gonna say, I'm like, we better have a freaking ladder here. I'm not sure how else we're gonna get up to... Oh, come on. There we go. Hey, buddy. You're looking pretty rough here. Extremely rough. It's a gnome fountain for obvious reasons. What do you think it's made out of? What is your obsession with construction materials? Like, seriously, what is your obsession? All right. I'm kind of surprised we can't see anything like, okay, there's a baseball field. I'm kind of surprised we can't see like the skate park or the kids play park or anything like that. I'm just gonna walk around on your head, sir. No need to be alarmed. I'm a professional. Professional what? I'm not entirely sure, but I'm a professional. Clean the butt. I find it interesting how we're like locked into certain. Well, at least I'm assuming we are. I'm assuming. Yeah. Okay. Of course. I did say I'm a professional. All right. Let's make sure we're really getting that ear good, because. Last thing we want is a gnome with a dirty ear. Gotta wash behind the ear, too. Man, what is it with these statues and dirt behind their ear? All right, you know what? Let's get our our extension out here. There we go. All right, so we need to get inside this. All right, so we're gonna need our snub gun. There we go. Now, I do want to turn that on. I want to turn something on here. So let's go ahead and say crosshair dirt details. Now if we go on there, see, we've got algae. Okay, so yeah, it's mostly algae that's on here at least. And it is tough algae too. That is some really stuck on algae, man. Was it all algae? Oh, it's algae, moss, lichen, grime. Just grime. We don't know what kind of grime or anything like that. Just miscellaneous grime. I'm kind of my morbid curiosity almost wants to go back and do the washroom again with to see what kind of dirt was there. But then the sane part of my brain is saying, don't ask questions you don't want an answer to. Obviously, yeah, I mean, the algae makes sense. Obviously, this is not a place that has, like, really cold winters or anything. because I can't see algae lasting, lasting through the winter. Especially with the fountain turned off. Okay, so how much of a dick are you guys gonna be with this fountain? Or I guess with the rocks in particular. It's like, are you really gonna? Wow, we're 2% of the way done. I can't believe I never went through the menu and said, "Hey, what does this do? What does that do?" Come on, can't this? Aren't we done with the rocks yet? Like, surely it's good enough. There we go. Thank you. Then the whole, yeah, it's that counts as all part of the basin. Actually, if we put you on, we should be able to, like, hit pretty good. Just kind of clear out a lot more from a distance. Oh, they're not even giving. Oh, really? You're not? You guys aren't even giving us a rotating 0 degree. But I bought one. I even bought it with my own monies. All right, let's go with the short extension, so we're still getting a nice wide shot, but it's just going a little bit further.
So the basin should be everything inside. And yeah, I was going to say, I'm like, the basin should be everything inside, and then you have the rim. If they're specifying that it's the basin that we're cleaning, at least. There we go. All right. Now, let's get back up on here so we can just sweep across, get that rim real easily. There we go. Much better. Finally, come up this way then. Aha, there we go. No jug can stop me. All right. I think we're ready to... down here. A very detailed fountain. I heard you, Mr. Poppy. Oops. Didn't mean to fall all the way down here. Wow, did not mean to fall all the way down, all the way. All right. Well, they did give us, okay. What is that? That is the verdigris? Verdigris? It is something that really likes to stick. See, if that's just dirt, we should be able to take it with just about anything. Ah, there we go. Now we're getting to the mold. All right, so the mold requires the green. The verdigris requires the red. All right. Let's... Okay, so we're best... We would be best served just to stick with the green. Because that'll take care of the mold. That'll take care of the algae. But won't be so tight that we're like needing to go over things multiple times. All right. I'm out here. I'd almost like to have my almost like to have a scaffolding for this, honestly. All right, so this upper basin, yeah, all right. I see what you need. All right, that decoration's done, that decoration's done, cool. All right. Ugh. Like, hopefully the stuff further on down isn't as bad as all this. This one is particular. This portion of the fountain seems to be particularly bad. The heck was that? What are we on? We are on the edge, is what we're on. Oh, good heavens. All right. How far? Like, I thought I was almost done. I thought these were going to be the last couple. Well, I guess we are almost done. Right. Where where can we stand that isn't gonna have us falling off? Make sure to get above that. All right, Mr. Puppy. We hear you. Thank you. Don't know what's got him so upset, but he is not happy. So now we still have, yeah. Well, let me guess. We need to hit it from the outside, don't we? We need to hit it from like the outer edge. Man, these graffiti artists really get around. This thing just had to be highly detailed too, didn't it? Okay, so that's part of the upper column. Good to know. what point does it end? Stop being that and start being the other thing. All right, there we go. Good gods, what are you guys using for paint? I really want to know. Like, this stuff needs to be examined, and we need to find out exactly what's in it, because, my God. I want to paint, you know, I want to, you know, people should start using this for, like, painting their houses and stuff. Like, if you can make graffiti with it that quickly, and it sticks around like that, like, that's some premium grade paint or something. But God damn. I'm beginning to think I should be using a paint stripping attachment. And make sure we get the bottom of this. Upper basin underside. Like, I do appreciate how it, like, when you're spraying up like this, you get, like, this misting effect coming down at you. That is pretty nice. Make sure this upper ring gets it too. I'm still wondering if we actually cleaned the Mars rover or if that was all just a dream. I'm thinking that was all just a dream because technically we should have been out of oxygen once the job was finished, but we were still able to, like, run around and stuff, so... But if it was all just a dream, where did the $15 come from? I have so many questions. Okay, apparently it's going to take it easy on us for that. All right. Let's kneel down and take care of this. Love how instead of like paint or something like that, it just says graffiti. Like, yes, I know it's graffiti. Thank you. But that's technically not really a form of dirt or anything. That's... Apparently the park warden isn't talking to me anymore. I just realized it's like he asked us what we thought it was made of, but then he just like, whatever. Of course, we are only 11% of the way done with this job. Wait, really? 11%? Like, we... Feels like we should be a lot further along. We are done with everything. Well, I guess, you know, we are just we are still up, like, really on the fountain, in the fountain, so. And there's still a lot of gnomes to do. I am curious about this place's, like, obsession with gnomes. Like, why are you guys so gnome-centric? Alright, so we'll have to go back the other way as far as some of this edge as well. Yeah. Yeah, it's a big place. Which makes me wonder why, you know, how the park warden was all right with his subordinate taking 3 weeks to find it. Like, it's not exactly something that you can hide. Like, I've lost things before, but I don't think I've ever lost a fountain. Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, because we're like, I think the ladder is right there. So we climbed up here and then we had to jump up and up to get even higher. So yeah, we did have to do a fair amount of parkour in order to get up to where we were. Even this high up, it's still kind of like, yeah, that takes the ladder at almost full extension, so. Again, surprised we don't have scaffolding for this job. Like, did they just decide, nah, we don't need it? It's a fountain. How bad is it gonna be? Right, clean under the tunic. All right, there we go. All right, the white will not take care of the algae. I mean, I guess the whole reason for yeah, we don't really have a place where we could put a scaffolding. There's footprints in the algae? Oh, yeah, there are. Wait, are those my footprints? I should be wearing special, like, boot covers that should prevent that. After we get this cleaned, are you going to turn on the fountain so we can see it in use? Or are you just going to be like, okay, cool, thanks? Don't get me wrong. I like the Urban X gun. It works. But it's not the most efficient way of doing this. If you let me bring my really professional stuff, I could have this done so much faster. No, it's not an achievement. That's what I'm locked into for this job. See, each of the bonus jobs, apparently, you know, you are just, yeah, they say, hey, this is the one that this is what you're going to be using. Which, needless to say, is annoying. Oh, that's right. Got to go back this way. There we go. All right. Yeah, it kind of is, especially after, you know, going through the game and being like, hey, so I know there's really, really good equipment here. I know there's really good equipment. All right. I want to take it slow. Actually, we'll take it slow and we'll go backwards. All right, there's the rim. Oop, hey. Well, all right. Dirty, dirty boys. All right, so the lichen is really tough. There we go. All right, that basin wall's done. That trim is done. Hey, we're up to 18%. All right. Now then. No, stand up. Mr. Gnome, I must stand on you. All right. You can come back and over here. hold off on going back up there to check that one out until we're done with the rest of them. Because until we've made our way around, we don't know exactly what we're going to need to detail from the top and what we're not. Unfortunately. I'd rather not be popping up and down and up and down and up and down all damn night. All right. There we go. Yeah, you like that, don't you, Mr. Gnome? Clean for the first time in your dirty, dirty life. All right. Are they all doing something different? This one's like holding it and running with his vase. This guy's like jumping on a jug. Who designed this? Did somebody get high and watch David the Gnome or something? Like, seriously. You see, the virtues of marble are that it doesn't really absorb heat or moisture. Well, that is true. A lot of marble comes from irradiated areas. Currently, Earl and I are huddled up. Wait, what? Currently, Earl and I are huddled up in a creosote shack, and boy, does it get hot in the summer months, cold in the winter. Wait, weren't you the one that was like expounding the benefits of creosote as far as like the play park, the children's park? All right. All right, so we do have some of these edges. Yeah, see, like right here. All right, but we do not need the extra long extension. All right. So we're good to just focus on the bottom area now. All right, maybe we should go with the long extension. Just to help keep the pressure on. Maybe I was just like, maybe I was spoiled with the Mars rover that like that one went so quickly and so easily. Please do not tell me that I'm literally going to have to, like, find a way to shoot right up into there all the way around. Like, that would be... Oh, that would be difficult. I think it's going to make us do that. Oh, man. Yeah, okay, fine. Let's get over to where our ladder is, because we're going to have to climb up on the ladder and shoot it from, like, this angle. And hope that it's not too picky about shit. You can ding at any time you want to. right, fine. You're gonna be a dick about it. I don't like it when it's a dick. You know, suddenly I just realized the footsteps up there at the up there at the on the upper levels kind of makes sense with the fact that somebody had to walk up there and put up the graffiti. Unless they're using a power washer as well, but instead of like soap and water, they're pumping out paint. Now, wouldn't that be a fun, hey, we're, a fun, like, competition type thing? It's like, hey, okay, so somebody is, one person's using a power washer to paint, to literally paint graffiti, while we're coming along behind them trying to clean it all up. Like the city is just gripped, the city of Muckingham or whatever is just gripped in the thralls of a massive graffiti artist who appears out of, nobody ever sees them. They work quickly and at a distance. Just to find out that it's somebody with a malicious power washer. All right, let's go with the snub nose so that we can clean this off. Because apparently we're drifting. take a break and move. Are you kidding me? It's getting to be time to go to bed. Guys, I just did an exercise. I just exercised like an hour and a half ago. Like right before I started streaming, basically. Give me a break, watch. I can't exercise all the time. I'm pretty sure my body would revolt against me. I can say, I'm like, come on now. Like they definitely don't shy away from making these like massive freaking jobs. Like holy crap. Of course, I know for a fact there are much bigger jobs. They're going to take much longer than this. Hey, we're up to 25% now. Because you look at all of this, and then you look at how big the bottom basin is, and it's like, oh, yeah, okay, so the bottom basin is probably like a whopping like 25% just on its own. Unless they pull something sneaky and they're like, oh, hey, by the way, did you know you can go inside the fountain? Oh, yeah. One of them that I had to get into once I got the DLC is a Wallace and Gromit themed cleaning situation. Basically, as that DLC goes, you are Wallace's most recent creation, the Washbot. And your first job is like literally they had a cake explosion or something. Like Wallace's latest business venture went up and just like painted the entire house, all of the furnishings and everything. Like everything on the first floor of his house is just like coated in something. I don't know if it was paint or cake batter or what, but like, yeah, it's huge. But it also has a lot of Wallace and Gromit Easter eggs, so it's one of those things where it's like it's gonna take a while, but there's a lot of neat little things to see and find and stuff. It is. Then I think one of their more recent ones, one of the more recent ones that they had is like the Shrek. So like your first job is to clean the city for Lord Farquaad, and then, you know, and then you need to go into the swamp and be like, oh, you know, Donkey fucked up and like a glitter party or something, and he wanted us to go in and clean it all and stuff, like, and go in and clean everything up, like power wash the entire, all of Shrek's stuff. And it's like, okay, but he's not going to be happy about that. It's like, you do realize that it's like you don't just clean an ogre's stuff, right? But yeah, with the Wallace and Gromit, you're like cleaning the first level of their house, the ground level of their house, and then you're going into the basement where they've got like all of the stuff from their previous, from like, I think it was, oh God, what was it? A close shave, that was it. And then you have like all of their unique, like, all of their unique vehicles and stuff. So you've got like the techno trousers and all that type of stuff. It's just, yeah, it's massive, but it is just so much fun to see all of Wallace and Gromit's stuff. And being a huge Wallace and Gromit fan from back in high school, I really appreciated that one. I had a feeling that's where the last stain was hiding. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure where these fit into the story. Like, I don't know if, like, all of this stuff is just like, oh, hey, so this is, like, peppered through all of that. Like, I could see this being, like, the one that we do, the one that would fit, like, right after the skate park. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I got the top of that one when I was still up on the ladder. Wow, I just realized something. Out in the sunlight here, you can actually see the rainbow from in the mist. I never really noticed that before. That chromatic aberration in the mist. All right, there we go. So that's got all of that taken care of. Now we're pretty much just on down to the stuff where we're going to have to be pointing down for a while. Means we should probably go with the short. At least they have them, like, sectioned off. Rather than saying, hey, so this whole bottom piece is just all one big giant thing. I'm kind of curious as to see how far along we are once we get down to the actual like basin parts, like the pin fountain cap. Like once we get to this point, I think that's gonna be where, you know, where we can consider we're doing the bottom of the fountain. We're still kind of doing the upper bits and like the oh hey, this is, you know, this is where, you know, this is really where the water's coming from type of thing. Why does it suddenly seem brighter now? Like, have we been doing this so long that the sun has shifted? Like, has the weather changed since we started doing this? Or is it just the fact that it's no longer like this dull matte red? Okay, we don't really need to worry about the inside of that. And the cap is all one thing. I swear, when we started, I swear it looked like it was like a cloudy, almost dreary day. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the footage and see if it actually, if the weather actually did change or if I'm just going crazy. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I'm like, well, now, is it because, yeah, because it's reflecting light and it's like, hey, you know, you're doing good, kid. Or is the town just so much brighter because we are cleaning the fountain? Like the entire town is just like, yes, we appreciate what you're doing. All right, let's jump up here. Come around, get the top. Oh. Stupid ladder. But admittedly, I put it there, but still. Stupid ladder. All right, so we're up to 34%. All right, so the foundations are kind of segmented. Right, so if we can get the foundation done, then I think what we'll do is we'll leave the lower basin for tomorrow to finish up with. We'll finish up with that tomorrow. Because unfortunately, I need to get to bed a little bit earlier than usual. I need to make sure to be awake and functional in order to get to the bank. Okay, there you are. Like, okay, where's the break? We're still not even halfway done. Yeah, getting up early really sucks. Especially when it's still like hitting 80 degrees outside during the day. It's like, oh man. My body's like, no, 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 no. We do not want to be up right now. This is not the optimal time to be awake. I don't mind saying that I'm struggling to find the motivation to come to work. Welcome to adulthood. But if I knew I was coming to a brand new deluxe marble keeper's lodge, possibly even the finest this side of Detergenton, hell. I don't think anybody is going to fucking buy you a marble fucking a marble fucking lodge. That is in no way in the fucking budget. I am sure of that.
All right, there we go. So yes, we are into the raised pool floor and then the lower pool. So we're onto the pool. Oh, wow. Yeah. So it even extends out to like the outer edges here. So we can at least get almost to our truck. Oh, come on. Give me. I can see the gnome. We have porta potties. We have. Is that an ice cream truck? What the hell? Ha! The shadow is baked in. Okay. That just looks weird. All right, so yeah. That's going to be where we're going to have to end for today. So we've gotten to we've actually cleaned the fountain. But we need to clean the 2 pools as well, and then all the gnomes and the outer wall. So yeah, the fountain itself is actually done. And they're paying us $450 for this. Okay, let's make, yeah, okay, cool. All right, so yeah, that is going to be, unfortunately, where we're going to have to end for today. As always, thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you're new here, don't forget to press that subscribe button. If you want to be kept up to date of when we go live and stuff like that, make sure to ring the bell, but also check out the social media links down below. That's our Facebook page, Twitter account, Tumblr account, Blue Sky account, and the permanent invite for our Discord server, where I try to make sure to notify you guys of when we go live and stuff like that. For example, tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Time, we'll be back with more Red Dead Redemption 2, doing our second set of missions for Leopold Strauss. And then that following midnight, we'll be back with more Powerwash Simulator. All that so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions. Cheerio!